Today we learn ACCAF. 4. Topic is business, political and legal systems. Economic systems. Economic systems are the means by which countries and governments distribute resources and trade goods and services. Types of economic systems. Main types of economic systems. A. Planned economy. It is an economic system in which production, investment, prices, and incomes are determined centrally by the government. Communism is a primary example of it. B. Market economy. It is an economic system in which there is free competition and prices are determined by the interaction of supply and demand, i.e., by the aggregate interactions of a country's individual citizens and businesses. It is also known as capitalist or free market economy. C. Mixed economy. A mixed economic system combines elements of the market and command economy. Many economic decisions are made by free market forces, but the government also plays a role in the allocation and distribution of resources, political systems. There are mainly two types of political systems. A. Democratic political system. B. Dictatorial political system. Two important factors in any political system are A. Rule of law, dictatorial systems, dominated by state-made laws and individual freedom is subject to it, democratic systems. Guarantee individual freedom and, in a more traditional sense, is a political system that allows for each individual to participate. Citizens elect legislators who, in turn, make laws. B. Separation of powers. Separation of powers refers to the division of government responsibilities into distinct branches to limit any one branch from exercising the core functions of another. The main three branches are the 1. Legislature, responsible for enacting the laws of the state. 2. Executive, responsible for implementing and administering the public policy enacted and funded by the legislative branch. 3. Judiciary, responsible for interpreting the Constitution and laws and applying their interpretations to controversies brought before it. Legal systems. Legal system refers to a procedure or process for interpreting and enforcing the law. Law is a system of rules that govern a society with the intention of maintaining social order, upholding justice, and preventing harm to individuals and property. Types of law. The major types of law prevailing in the world consist of international law, body of legal rules governing interaction between sovereign states and the rights and duties of the citizens of sovereign states towards the citizens of other sovereign states. National law, domestic law, which can also be called national law or municipal law, come from legislature and customs and regulates rights and duties between individuals and the state. Conflict of laws, a specialized branch of law which resolves cases which have an element of conflicting foreign law. Common law system developed in England. It arose out of traditional customs and practices which latter turned out to be very rigid and unfair. Common law is based upon amalgamating local customary laws into law of the land. Remedies under common law are monetary, such as damages. Sharia law. It is the code of law derived from the Quran and from the teachings and examples of Muhammad, PBUH. Criminal law. Criminal law involves penal consequences, which may result in conviction resulting in capital punishments or a specified time in prison. In criminal law, the burden of proof rests with the prosecution, which must prove its case beyond reasonable doubt. In jurisdiction of UK, the criminal case is referred to as R versus Smith, in which R represents the Crown, and R signifies Regina the Queen. Civil law. Civil law governs private disputes between two or more persons. It does not entail any penal consequences, rather liability is discharged by way of payment of damages or other appropriate remedy. In civil law, the case must be proved on the balance of probabilities. Civil cases are referred to by the names of the parties involved in the dispute, for example, Smith versus Jones. In civil law, a claimant sues, or brings a claim against, a defendant. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more revision videos. Thanks for watching. Follow for